for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the St. Paul Saints. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jay Happ starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, Kyle Isbell. He will lead this one off today.
Lead off for Omaha, the center fielder, number 28.
First pitch on its way.
Isbell.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Fouled away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Eric Mejia. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Rooker is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against it.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Nope,
and that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Andres Sautier will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
The next batter will be Trevor Larnach. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Saints, the designated hitter, Trevor.
Now here's the pitch. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Here comes the 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Larnach gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Now the payoff pitch home. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting third. The
Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
1-0 the count. One out and a runner on second base. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth.
So stepping in is Max Kepler, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Fouled off. Now a swinging bunt. 1-2. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
That brings up Alex Kirilloff. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. This is popped up. McBroom is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Now at the plate, here is MJ Melendez. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. Pitch on the way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he'd swing at that one.
The windup and the 0-1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Cave, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
At the plate now, Kelvin Gutierrez,
Ball 1, no
as
strike.
he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Happ has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The 1-1 home.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Fastball just inside. No score here as we play inning number 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing
it.
too deceptive about
The
that
designated
4-seam
hitter,
fastball, so
Jimmy
I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
To the plate now, Jimmy Govern. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Stepping up is Jorge Polanco, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
2-1 the count.
Right side, fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Into the box, Ryan Jeffers. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen,
Batting 8.
if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So now to the plate, Brent Rooker. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Hit toward the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. So now here is Anderson Miller. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So next to hit is Eric Pena. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kepler back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Jason Guzman.
Next to stand in is Jason Guzman. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
One ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate inside. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Polanco is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. In at the plate, Royce Lewis. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Lewis.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The designated hitter, Trevor Warner.
Stepping in now, Trevor Larned, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lewis on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag.
No, he's in there.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. runner goes for second. Fouled off. The runner at first with no outs here. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in next, Rob Refsnyder. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
None out, runners at first and second. And he got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. Long throw to third. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's it down. Hey, two.
There's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Count remains full. Foul ball. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The first baseman.
Ready now is
19.
Alex Kirilloff. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hit hard down the line.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Here's the 1-1. Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, catcher.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
At the plate, Ryan Jeffers.
That's a
As
ball.
the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
4 runs here in this half inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pena is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Saints are out on top 4-0. Now at the plate is Kyle Isbell. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding
Nope, that's
himself.
down.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball
That
2.
ball went out.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball,
Now
a
batting,
high piece of cheese,
second baseman,
swung at and missed. That pitch looks so
Mejia.
inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Eric Mejia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flew out in his only at bat so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Refsnyder backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Ryan McBroom, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he fouls this one off. High and deep to right center. Kepler's on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Foster Griffin answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brent Rooker.
The left fielder, Brent.
Here's the first pitch.
Rooker.
A 1 pitch on its way. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one. Lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
First pitch on the way. Ripped down the line. And that's through for a hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
So now to the plate, Trevor Larnach, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lewis stands at first with 1 out. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's inside.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Rob Refsnyder. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled.
Inside,
Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
The 1-0.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2 out with the man at first. Hit down the line at first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
To the plate now, Jake Cave. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
In the air, down the line in left. And foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Leading off the inning, it'll be MJ Melendez, and they could use a spark from him here.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, Kelvin Gutierrez. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
3-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Throw won't get him. Next will be the designated hitter, Jimmy Govern. Struck out in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. A man at third with one away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now to the plate, here is Anderson Miller, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
2-2 now.
From the stretch. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Eric Pena. Fouled away. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now, Jason Guzman.
Off the plate,
first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
In now, Kyle Isbell. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
3 runs already home here. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the outfielder, Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
And the pitch. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball that's taken
1-1.
Close that time, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer him that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Number 19, Alex Kirilloff.
And now in the box, Alex Kirilloff. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Now here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
At the plate, Ryan Jeffers, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Polanco rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead to 2.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull. but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Brent Rooker. Swinging a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1, here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 5-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Eric Mejia. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready on 1 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Ryan McBroom, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Cave is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, MJ Melendez.
So now into the box is MJ Melendez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0. There's ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
Next to hit, Kelvin Gutierrez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Into the box now, Jimmy Govern. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Melendez at second. Gutierrez at first. 2 out in the inning. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And the 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded weakly to the left. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Saints lead it 5-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And up next, Royce Lewis.
The third baseman, Lewis.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
That's ball
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
Next, it'll be Trevor Larnach, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And now the first pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Rob Refsnyder, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So we go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. The Saints are out on top, 5-3. Juan Minaya is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 49. Juan.
All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Anderson Miller.
Leading off for Omaha, the left fielder.
First pitch on the way.
Miller.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One and two.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
1 and 2. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Eric Pena. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Jason Guzman. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Fastball well outside. Here's the 2-1 home. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Your
Jake Brents will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 59, Jake Brents.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jake Cave.
The center fielder, Jake Cave.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with show track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping in now, Max Kepler, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Count is 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working,
19.
so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
To the plate now, Alex Kirilloff. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0.
Hey. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
On the ground, softly towards second. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Saints lead it 5-3. Nick Vincent has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40. Yeah.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Isbell.
Number 28, Kyle Isbell.
He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
2-2 now.
The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Cave is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Eric Mejia.
And stepping in, Eric Mejia. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. In the air, down the line and left. Rooker will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Ryan McBroom.
Stepping in once again is Ryan McBroom, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 out, nobody on. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the catcher, MJ.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, MJ Melendez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Tying run at the plate. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the ninth with a 2-run lead.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Refsnyder has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Saints are out on top, 5-3. Tyler Zuber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Tyler Zuber.
Jorge Polanco will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
The shortstop, Jorge
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Zuber, just 24 years of age. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Ryan Jeffers is on deck. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this is taken here for ball four. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Now at the plate, Ryan Jeffers, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a rib.
Here's a slider up and in for ball one. 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
3-1.
The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
At the plate, Brent Rooker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner.
Now
Great
batting,
movement on that
third
slider,
baseman.
and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, Royce Lewis. From the belt, the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cody Stashak comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
61, Cody.
So here is Kelvin Gutierrez, singled in his last at-bat.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's upstairs.
Two and 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, number 8.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jimmy Govern. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball too high to start him out
Nope,
here.
1-0.
1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. A little early, and now it's even at 2 and 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Anderson Miller, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal was to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
Into the box now, Eric Pena. Now the line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The St. Paul Saints led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jay Happ gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Andres Sautier worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Cody Stashak earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Saints, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Storm Chasers, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.